Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and here we are with another flip through. And this one here, I've actually made this quite a while ago, and it was my first ever concept journal. And with that in mind, I was inspired by a movie titled To All the Boys I've Loved Before, so I kind of incorporated that idea into this journal. As you can see, the photo of this lady, she's holding a letter, and the movie is about this girl who ends up falling in love with 5 different boys and writes them all a love letter. Here is the tassel, just made out of lace and ribbons. This is a pen actually, so you can actually remove that very easily. It's just attached with a clothespin. And all around here it's just fabric. I covered the book with fabric, and it is hard. And she's also covered in that resin, so she's quite smooth there and clear, so she stays put. I made this and sewed this little pouch, and it just holds special paper, like a letter, a tea-dyed envelope with paper, and I thought she could just, you know, use this little pouch for some other personal items. And this is her portrait. I call her May, and I sewed around a cardstock. As you can see, this was actually one of my first ever sewed journals. I'm not a sewer, and so I've made quite a few mistakes, and this is why it's just been stuck here with me, because I've had all of these sewing mistakes. And this is one of the gentlemen she falls in love with. I tried to name them all, but I can't come up with the right name. He's also sewn on the back with a tea-dyed paper. This is a cute little bead. Another tuck spot with an envelope and a letter, and they're all tea-dyed. This is also something that you could tuck something in there. Another tuck spot with a journaling card and a beaded paper clip. And these pages are all tea-dyed, the clear pages. And here's a portrait of her parents' wedding, and an Edith Holden page. Journaling card. And there is just some laces that are sewn. Again, it was just my first time trying out the sewing bit, so I was afraid to mess this up. And this is actually a page from Romeo and Juliet, because this book is all about romance. You can see that's all wobbly, and that's all right. I also did this, thought of this idea. This is a long ribbon, and that's what's holding up the tassel here. So you can actually use this as you know, as a bookmark, a page marker. And I thought that was quite ingenious, but I'm sure all of you have probably figured that out on your own as well. But anyway, this is another picture of her parents. And she really tries to follow through with, you know, the romance that her parents had, and her wishing that she would find someone as loving. Here's another image of a couple. And on the back, I thought she would have all of these sisters. And that's just a ribbon. Again, this is another portrait of her mom during her marriage ceremony. And this is a tuck right here. And another paper clip with bead. There's a lot of bookmark style journaling cards here, and this is one of them. And here's this second gentleman. Journaling card and some lined paper. So here's a signature, and I don't know why I did this, but so again, I don't know why I thought about closing this one signature in. I don't know. I think the idea was, at the time, this was the least favorite of all the gentlemen, and that she actually wanted to forget about him. So that's why that was enclosed. That's a tuck, lined letter, and a journaling card. So you will find that my sewing skills are, like, let's say over here. I don't know what happened there. I guess it's the wrong needle. And then some book pages. I think this was the original of what I gutted out to use. And I love this particular lady here. I think the same era as Edith Holden. Her name is May, and she did these drawings, and as well as kept a journal. So right here is her original writing, and it tells you the date, 1834, right here. Another tuck spot. And you can write on here, I just sewed a piece of tea-dyed paper on this fabric. A pocket. Here is the next gentleman, and this is a pocket. And another pocket. A tuck spot. A vintage crocheted flower. Again, there was these mistake here. This was probably the most perfect one in the book that I sewed. Pocket. pocket with some tags. And I tried doing a fold pocket. And this is a mini booklet. And there's another pocket in the back. And this right here is a little envelope, fabric envelope, and there's a collage tag. More tag here. Pocket. And here's the last gentleman, and he's also a pocket. And there's a little envelope here. And there's some cards in here. And a pocket right here. Pocket right here. Pocket. And this is a full page of one of May's page. And this was is September 1835. And a little tuck and tag pocket. And little tuck there. And there you have it. To all the boys I've loved before. Have a good one, guys. Bye for now.